Hey guys, how you doing? So, I'm sorry today is going to be just a short vlog. I didn't even start vlogging anything until real late today. It was a busy day. It was just a Monday. Had a long weekend because I was at class and everything, and this week is going to be fun and things are just amping up at school and stuff. But today I wanted to show you something very few people know about me, is that I love to collect things, but I'm also a completely broke college student still, so my collections are very small and very cheap. But yeah, so I'm just going to show you a couple of things that I think are really cool. So alright, first I'm going to show you some of my Hot Wheels that I collect. So first, here are, if any of you know who Ken Block is, I absolutely love what he does. He does like the Gymkhana videos on YouTube, so he like does crazy moves through cities and like just all these amazing stunts with his car. And so I'll try to link a video if you guys have never seen one of the Gymkhana videos. But so he has these Ford Fiestas with his like emblem on them and stuff. So those are two of that, and then because I love the design of the car, I got a couple other Ford Fiestas that were celebrating like his work. And then one of my all-time favorite movie series are the Fast and Furious, which I own all of them. I don't know if that counts as collecting, but I love all the Fast and Furious movies. I have one of the cars. That was Brian's car from one of the last movies, Fast 5. So very cool. And then I'm not like some collectors who want like, if I'm gonna collect Hot Wheels, I'm gonna collect every single one. No, I really like street cars and formula racing cars. If you know what those are, kind of open wheel racing. So here I just have like a little assortment. These are mostly street cars, so like the NSX, and then this is a Formula 1 sort of car. And these are other tuner cars. So a Honda Civic up here. This one's just like a fun race design. Another fun sort of a rally racer, which is another style of racing. BMW M3, an amazing car to tune, and I've actually gotten to drive one of these in real life. So much fun. And then over here, one of my all-time favorite cars, a Honda S2000. That's what the bad guy drives in the first Fast and Furious movie, has a black one. So all in all right now I have about 20 to 30 newer cars that I stop and pick up. Each one's like $1. So every now and then when I'm in the mood to find a new car, I go and I find one. But when I was little, I also had cars, and I gave a lot of them away to cousins, or like when the church needed things to sell, I'd give my cars. So I think I have like 50 of my older cars left. And so eventually, I'd like to put them on the wall or something cool like that, and definitely let my kids play with them in the future, because I want them to be into cars. Boy or girls, they can be into cars. We're gonna go on a whole new level of nerddom. If you guys were a child anytime in the 90s, you probably owned at least, a couple Pokemon cards. And so I have a whole bunch of my old cards that I still have, in binders and tucked away. But I never really stuck with, again, collecting the entire series. I just target my collections, and so I actually am collecting every single Growlithe and Arcanine card in English and Japanese. And so I'll show you what they look like. So here are a bunch of my English and Japanese cards. So these are all from different sets. Like this one is from a vending set in Japanese. It only came out in Japan. And then here are some others. Then this is cool. This one is a Spanish first edition, and this one is a German first edition. So I'm also trying to get, I think the base set came out in 10 or 11 languages. So I actually want a first edition of every Growlithe in every language that it came out in. So this one's going to take me a long time to get, because it's really hard to find foreign cards through American websites. But I've made a bunch of friends, and so anytime they hear about a card or they get one in their hands, then I can just buy it off of them. Let me turn. So some of the other cards. These are the Aquapolis set, which is also kind of hard to get nowadays. And then here's some other ones. I love the artwork in this card. I think it looks so cool. And these are all reverse hollows. So like, this is the shiny part. If you remember when you were younger how the shiny part would be on the picture, well, these are just a reverse of that. Then over here we have another set. These are Blaine's Growlithe, so that came from like a Gym Hero set, and this one is another really hard one. It's from the Koro set, and so that one was also only released in Japan, so that one was a fun one to try to find too. And then here are some of the ones I have already in English and also in Japanese. So this is kind of cool, and now here are some of the more extravagant ones. They're the Arcanine cards. So that's, if you don't know what an Arcanine is, that's what they look like. And these are, some of them are hollows because Arcanine is, you know, usually a rare at least. Here's a promo one, another reverse hollow. And then this is probably my favorite card. It's called a Light Arcanine, and it's in English and Japanese, but I only have the Japanese one right now. And I just think it's a beautiful card. I know Pokemon cards might be like a nerdy thing to collect or whatever, but they really are just beautiful pieces of artwork, and you know, they're mostly just for children to collect and stuff, but if you take time to look at the detail that these artists have put into the cards, and especially if you fall in love with, you know, one of the creatures more than another, or some aspect of it, then you get to see, like, you just appreciate the detail that these artists put into their work. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Just a short video today just showing you some of the cool things I like to collect. If you collect something, write in the comments below. Write, you know, what it is and maybe why you started collecting that. I hope you guys have a great week. There's some cool things coming. I think tomorrow there's going to be one to really make you laugh. And yeah, thanks again for subscribing. Seriously, it means a lot. And yeah, I'm just really glad you're on this journey with me. I'll see you guys tomorrow.